Hello, this is my first video and I am using my own voice and I know I don't have a good voice, so sorry for that. Also, I apologize in advance for mispronunciations as my English is not so good. In this series, I am going to talk about modern K-pop and the artists or groups which have helped it bloom in many different ways. So first of all, in my opinion, paving the way is not something just one generation do. It's not like we can say that a generation paved the way, so there was nothing else left to do. The term paved the way has many criterias and there are many different ways in which an artist or a group can pave the way. So basically, I'm saying this because I see many people usually just mentioning the second generation or forgetting the first generation or ignoring the contribution of the third generation. So it's not a term that can be said only this generation paved the way or that generation paved the way. Many groups and artists have helped pave the way in many criterias and are still continuing to do so. So let's go back in time and see how modern K-pop or the K-pop we see today was born. The first ones on the list are Seo Taiji and the Boys. In 1992, the emergence of Seo Taiji and Boys marked a revolutionary moment in the history of modern K-pop. Korean pop music began with Seo Taiji and Boys in 1992 with their debut on a MBC music show. It focused on many aspects of popular Western music, hip-hop music, pop music, rap, rock, techno, and alternative metal. Their lyrics were not only about love but frustrations towards school and society, differentiating them from Western music. Their hits include I Know, Come Back Home, Hyogya, Fighting, and many more. However, as 1996 grew closer, Seo Taiji and Boys gradually lost their fame as if they were the experiment group for the future music companies and bands to follow and improve after. The second group on this list is High Five of Teenagers or HOT. Modern K-pop idol culture began with the boy band HOT in 1996 as K-pop grew into a subculture that amassed enormous fandoms of teenagers and young adults. HOT was the most popular K-pop group in the 90s and was one of the first K-pop groups formed by SM Entertainment. They debuted in 1996 and disbanded in 2001. Their hits include "Candy", "We Are the Future", "Full of Happiness and Hope", and many etc. SCS. Formed by SM Entertainment in 1997, SCS was one of the first girl groups created in the K-pop scene. They were known as the female counterpart to HOT, which was then the most popular K-pop group. Although the group never disbanded officially, the members started their own careers as actresses and solo artists. Their hits include I'm Your Girl, Running, Just a Feeling, Dream Come True, and many more. Jet Skis. Jet Skis made their debut in 1997 and instantly gained a lot of popularity as one of the first generation K-pop idol groups. They were also one of the groups who created the K-pop fandom culture. They disbanded in year 2000, breaking fans' hearts all over the fandom. After 16 years apart, however, they grouped in 2016 and signed under YG Entertainment. Their hits include Couple, Three Words, Sad Song, Road Fighter, and many more. 양심의 가책 때문에 끝까지 너와 행복하게 잘 살려고 한 나에게 어떻게 네가 이럴 수 있어 꿈에도 Baby Walks. Baby Walks debuted with the ambition to become known as the Spice Girls of Korea in 1997. They were the first girl group to include a rapper in their lineup, and they were also one of the first girl groups to be very successful in China. Their hit includes Doll, Accident, Get Up, What Do I Do, and many more. Shinhwa. Shinhwa was another boy group formed by SM Entertainment in 1998. They are still releasing albums and holding concerts to this day and are the longest running K-pop group in history. Although they are still together, members also actively engage in their own individual careers as actors and singers. Their hits include This Love, Venus, Wild Eyes, and many more. Groove Overdose or God. God was one of the first K-pop group formed by JYP Entertainment. They debuted in 1999 and were one of the most famous K-pop groups in the 2000s. One of the members left the group to pursue his career as an actor, but other members continued to release albums as a four-member group. The members have also been pursuing their own careers as actors and singers, but they reunited in 2014 and made their comeback with Yoon Kya Sang. Their hits include Saturday Night, Wind, Road, etc. Sharp. Sharp was a famous K-pop group in the late 90s and the early 2000s. They were one of the very few mixed-gender groups to have been in the K-pop scene. Sharp's hits include My Lips Like Warm Coffee, 100 Days of Prayer, Tell Me, I Will Love You, and many more. It is known that the group disbanded because of the two female members who could not get along and had a big fight. The two members later appeared on TV and apologized to each other.